Hey guys, so today's objective will be to get the dashboard out finally. We are just about there, done removing pretty much everything we can in this interior. So let's get that dashboard out. First thing will be the instrument cluster, then the defroster, and I also want to try to get the blower motor out to give that a clean. So let's get it started. Well guys, there is one dashboard out. Wow. Do that at your own risk. I thought it would be easier, but nothing's easy. So I'm gonna go clean up that dashboard. I would try to get it back in same day, so this way I don't forget the route for all of the wiring that is now in shambles here. Alright guys, so here's some of the stuff I was able to pull out of the car. I gave it all a little bit of a wipe, but still I want to clean it up and refresh it. We got the front vent, we have the gauge cluster, and the start stop button. I'm going to take it all apart and give it a good cleaning. Start off with this gauge cluster. I don't know if you can see, there's some hairs on it. There's a lot of dust. It's a little sad. You know me with the hairs. I don't I don't like hairs around me, so the hairs gotta go. Kind of resistor on the inside there. I don't know what that's really for. If you know what that's for, leave me a comment in the comment section. So that's the resistor there. Just take this button out. What is this growing in there? It's on the inside of the button too. A little scratched, but much clearer, much cleaner. I'm using this Chemical Guys Silk Shine protectant for rubber and plastic. This stuff actually smells pretty good, so it's a kind of a 2-in-1. It refreshes all of this stuff, all these plastics and vinyl, and at the same time gives it a great smell compared to what it was. So I am very happy with that stuff. I'll put a link down in the description if you guys want to pick some of that up. I'm not sponsored or anything, but that's just what I've been using. It's been working out pretty well with this car. Get a good look, guys. So this is what we're left with. Dashboard is back in. Let me tell you, if you've never taken one out before, I never did. That was not something I want to do again. I don't know how it is on other cars, but on this car, it was hard to put everything back in because of the way the wires are routed. And trying not to forget to reconnect some of the connectors, which I did. So I had to take the dashboard out a couple of times. And Subaru just doesn't give you enough wire. It's just like they give you just enough, so you really have no room to play. It ain't fun. So take a look at what we got now. I am going to give everything a nice wipe down because it's loaded with a layer of dust still. And I will show you what it looks like after. Alright guys, so I gave this half of the car a bit of a wipe down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start putting together some of the interior pieces that I have, like the cluster, these vents, and the start button. I have it all cleaned up right now. I just need to start making some room in my house. So this stuff is going to go in now. So this is your push button start, and I'm struggling getting whatever this little resistor is, and it has some kind of like tube attached to it. I was struggling getting that back on because they give you no room to wiggle here. But it's on, starting to rain. Let me make sure the gauge cluster works. Okay, let's see that this cluster works. Beautiful. Okay, good. I'm happy with that. Okay, that's it for today, guys. We'll pick up the rest when it's not raining. I just wanted to recap a little bit. If you didn't see any of my frustration, it didn't really come across on video, but taking out the dashboard and putting it back in was pretty frustrating. Mainly putting it back in was difficult because of rerouting the wires for the defroster and the small speakers in the front. So there's really not a lot of space to work with when you're rerouting all of those wires into their rightful spot. But with a little bit of frustration and not giving up, you can get it done. So if you guys are confident in your abilities to do this kind of job, you can definitely do it, no problem. I certainly would be able to do it much faster the second time around. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, follow along, hit that subscribe button. I want to grow the channel and have you guys along with me for the ride, and I hope you're just as excited to see this car come together as I am. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.